What's good, YouTube? Irish Engine 95 here.
Crimgate.
Random person.
Shut up, Knock.
This is not funny, y'all.
Noob.
Name's the Alpha Crusher.
Awkward silence.
You making jokes like this makes it hard for me to do this, Knock.
I don't know how. It should lighten up the mood, if anything.
And
Welcome to the second video of our Destiny discussions. Today we are looking at discussing Season of the Drifter, being it's been out for a week now, and I want to get everyone's thoughts on this. So, got myself and two others, at least I know of, who are avid Destiny players, Alpha and Rose.
Yes, very much.
Yes.
Then we have Crimgate, who is the Final Fantasy XIV player.
Yo.
And Knock, who is a avid Anthem player.
This is facts.
I wanted to get everyone's opinions from people who like different style games. So, try to get as diverse a cast as I could get.
Doesn't get more diversity in Destiny players and Anthem players.
Honestly, though, like most Anthem players are like really entitled retards. Like they're complaining about endgame loot. Like they expect to be spoon-fed good loot.
And that's like just like Destiny players.
Yeah, but in Destiny you have to grind for it, you know, like you actually have to grind for your loot, you have to actually work for it. In Anthem, they already spoon feed you shit. Like so before they released an update on Anthem, you got no masterworks for doing Grandmaster. You got guaranteed maybe if you were lucky enough to get a masterwork, but now you are given a masterwork at the very end of Grandmaster. Any difficulty, Grandmaster 1, you get 1 masterwork, Grandmaster 2, you get 2 masterwork, Grandmaster 3, you get 3, as it is. And you're guaranteed that, so you know you're going to get good loot. But now everyone's all like, nah, all your loot shit, I want that loot back. I want to progress faster. I want to reach endgame as soon as I possibly can. Which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, I know. Think about like Destiny players is like I've noticed they're never happy. It's like, oh, you know, this is too difficult. Like when Black Armory first came out, they're like, oh, you know, why is it automatically a higher light level than, you know, the new cap is on day one? We can't do this. But then when it comes to quests like, say, Ace of Spades, they're like, oh, this is also too hard. Make it easier. And then when they do, they're like, oh, it's just because people are complaining about it. They should have kept it how it is. Like, make up your mind. You want it simple or difficult?
There are some quests that I've noticed that are a little bit too difficult for... They're more geared towards the PvP side of the game, which I can kind of understand, but then again,
The last word.
Yeah, that one. I'm still stuck on that. I'm at 1% on the last word.
I actually just completed that right before we started this call.
I haven't even attempted yet. Cause like, nah,
I have had it. I've had it since day one.
Well, you're a
I got
god.
the second day.
Knock, you're a god in PvP. We all know this.
What do you mean? I just spammed Blade Barrage and Mayhem.
Oh, that's why.
The Warlock I tried to do it. Nova Warp like crazy until they nerfed me.
Hey, honestly, like I used to get rage messages on the daily, like, "Oh, you just use Nova Warp and shotgun. You don't have real skill." I'm like, "Yeah, I still won though." And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna nerf Nova Warp." I'm like, "I guess I gotta find something new."
Yeah.
All right, give me a sword or a Thunderlord in PV or in Crucible, and I can totally decimate my opposing team.
Sorry, that was the vape.
So, what are y'all's opinions so far from what you've seen of Season of the Drifter? We'll start with you.
I like it. I really like it. Pretty much ever since Forsaken came out, Gambit has been like just my thing. Like I spent stupid amount of time in it, so I've gotten like I am short of invading by the time the new season started. I've been consistently getting 4K. So once I learned, we got a new Gambit mode coming out, and it's like a more competitive version, I was like, yes, Bungie, you know exactly what I like. Or I am not disappointed. I like the new armor system where it has like the rolls and the perks. Reckoning is fun, if not a bit challenging, but that's good. Because like, you don't, you got to work for it. But yeah, so far I like it. It's not too simple, but it's not too crazy.
About the same for me too. About the same for me too. I do like the gameplay, and like I like the good mixture of PvP and PvE, especially for people who are not good at PvP. So it's still a good way to get people into it without fully immersing them into it.
Yeah, it's just like I think it's a good balance, and like I said, lore is always a nice extra bonus.
Oh yeah. What about you, Knock? What do you think of the season so far?
I think it's pretty nice. They added exotics that everyone kind of wanted with like perks. How hunters always wanted like a more powerful melee. They finally gave hunters a more powerful melee. They focused more on like do for the community with this update than they did with any other one. I think a big part of that's because they separated from Activision, so now they're like able to like do what they want, But like, I don't know, I kind of like it. I find Reckoning to be kind of fun. It's like the Crota raid, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And the best part is that you can join mid-game, so you can actually just like show up and help people, or you can just show up and get really lucky, and then right as they beat it, you get your thing. So,
Yeah.
But I will say that the new competitive Gambit mode, for me, it's not that fun unless you have friends to do it with. Since it's a more competitive kind of thing, you can't really do it with randos. You got to have a team, you got to have communication, and that is a key point in the new Gambit mode.
Well, I mean, they did say, Knock, that this is better to do with a team instead of playing with blueberries. I will say that. Because if you don't have communication, you don't know who's going to be invading. You don't know who's going to be doing what. Even if you get two people on your team that are randos that are wearing the invader armor, they're going to be fighting for that invader spot.
Oh yeah.
Unless they suck.
Then you send a collector to do it.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what I did because like I was the collector, right? And then our invader had like the full set on. He was doing nothing. He got like maybe one kill every time he invaded. So then I just switched and took the portal from him every time I could and made him go do other shit. So I just, I invaded. I got like 4 kills every time. And I got a bunch of invader synths that I have nothing to do with right now because I haven't even played it for like... I haven't even played the new update very long, actually. I just played it on like day whatever it was when I played it.
3.
Yeah, day 3. I played it for like day 3 and then I haven't really got back into it. So
until Reckoning Tier 3 comes out with the fully upgraded armor, it's kind of like you have to hold on to the synths, really.
Yeah.
I can live with that. Yeah, I'll definitely agree that playing with randoms is the least.
Definitely make sure you have a team if you go into it.
Yeah. What about you, Rose? What do you think about this whole new update?
I'm really loving it. Back in D1, I had actually expressed my interest in something like Gambit. Back then, I wanted something like Gambit. And when it came out for that first open free weekend, I played it like no other. So I am really enjoying it. And the lore, oh my god, there's so much lore.
Oh, yes. The lore is... A little known fact for those of y'all who don't know me, I'm a huge lore fanatic. I can't remember what I had for breakfast today, but I can recite half the lore off the top of my head right now.
Right, I actually have the entire collective up on my tablet.
Yeah, that's on my phone.
What I don't understand is why people don't like Gambit. That's the one that I don't get.
It's probably because of how infuriating randoms can be, honestly.
Then, yeah, just get your own climates join. Fine. You don't have to really talk to each other.
Yeah. I mean, I spent, like, I think half a year after Destiny 2 got released, I was a solo player because I was kind of struggled with the whole social anxiety thing. So I never actually completed any of the D1 raids or any stuff like that. And then when D2 came out, I was like, all right, fresh start. Everyone's on my level as well. Some of my friends like, oh, we'll get it. And then they never did. And I got on the Discord. So I'm like, yay, got people I can play with. But yeah, so let's just say I can definitely understand why some people don't like it. Because I spent 8 times as long trying to get my the ship and Sparrow for the Dredgen title. Randoms don't know how to deal with the meatball.
The meatball.
Or protect the runner for 100 motes, which I had actually got with a group of randos. 3 of them were in the clan, and I didn't realize that until after the match was over, and we ended up getting it.
Yeah, same here. And what was that, Krim?
What's about Meatball?
Oh, that's the big floating eye.
Oh, I don't like him.
Are we talking about, like, it makes you upset, or, like, it just weirds you out looking?
No, I was using the DLC Void, and it's hard to hit them with that.
Oh, yeah.
Way of the Wraith. She's a hunter, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, I can understand that, but you have to at least beat 1 meatball if you want to get the title of Dredgen.
Yeah.
Or malfeasance.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, for instance, when it comes to me getting my title, I don't have the title yet. Namely because I've only reset once, so I haven't gotten to the 3rd reset yet. And also, no one likes to use supers in Gambit anymore.
Really? I spam mine.
I usually save it for the Taken.
The Primeval.
That's about it. The Primeval, yeah. I'm very bad at names right now. I usually save it then, and then just nuke them.
For me, it depends on what subclass I'm running. If I'm using Chaos Reach, then I'm going to save it for the Primeval. But if I'm using Dawnblade, then I'm spamming the crap out of it.
I just go Blade Barrage.
Yeah, see, a lot of people are hunters in the Gambit for some reason, and they're all running Blade Barrage. Well, if I'm
it's kind of hard to kill someone using that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you gotta kill 10 Guardians knock, who are in their super to get the, that's part of the Dredgen requirements.
I've done everything except for getting the Ghost Shell.
I spent an unhealthy amount of time resetting ranks during the Triple Infamy just to get it before the new season.
I
didn't care too much about getting it.
I was trying to, but sadly I also have work and such, so...
Yeah.
I keep hearing everybody say they need the ghost shell for the title, but I don't have it, and I don't recall it being on the requirement list.
It's the secret.
No, the ghost shell is under collection of the Gambit badge.
Oh,
Okay.
that one.
That's the only thing
Extension
I'm
of-
looking for collection.
Yeah, that's actually the hardest thing, is trying to get to that third reset in a season.
Yeah. It's like, without the multipliers on Infamy, I was averaging like 1 reset per season because of like work and school. So it was like, without multipliers, it would have taken so much longer. And people who have already reset their rank at least once for the machine gun baffles me.
Agreed. It's like, do y'all even have a life?
No.
I like, for the people like Datto and Eeyore who are like YouTubers and streamers, I can get that because like, oh, I got content to put out and that's their main source of revenue. Fair enough. But I look on like Facebook with all these random people. I'm like, oh, Jesus. I mean, you got there. You want to share some of that with the rest of us? Speaking of Pinnacle Weapon, I think it's nice. I think all of them are actually pretty nice.
I can agree. And I
There's
like
a lot of talk.
one thing I do like is what they did this season with the Pinnacle weapons. It's just going after a Triumph this time.
Yeah.
It makes it to where you can track it and you can keep a better eye and you don't have to go to third-party sites to find out all the quest steps. I like that.
Yes, I agree.
Agreed.
Because it's like you get something a little extra out of it. It's like, oh, I got a Triumph score. Actually, do you get Triumph score for it?
I believe you get
Nice.
50 or 100.
Awesome. You get a little something extra.
Yeah.
I love all of them. It's hard picking a favorite. Not really. Machine Gun's definitely the favorite. But that's mostly because I don't like SMGs or scout rifles because I'm bad.
Yeah. I can understand that.
For me, I'd go SMG.
Well, I'm the exact opposite. I love SMG and scout rifles.
I love my shotguns, my scout rifles, but I've been using a pulse rifle since vanilla Destiny 2.
I love my last word. Oh, yeah.
You
Feels good.
don't-
Not
anything that doesn't have spray to it, I can't use. That's like, I have, before Forsaken came out, I was double auto rifles, rifle shotgun, no matter what slot they are, and then mostly machine gun. And then it's sleeper.
Oh, sleep.
Yeah. So when you hear of cancerous Destiny players, I'm usually the first person people think of.
And then you got me, who is a hand cannon and a... usually dual hand cannons and a sword.
I'm nice.
If you're
Ooh,
going
nice.
dual hand cannons, you better have lucky pants on, because if you don't, I'm gonna be ashamed.
Hey, Knock,
I'm ashamed.
You act like I'm an idiot.
Do you?
Right now, no, because I'm actually trying to get up to 700 light.
Shame.
Fair.
I'm not going to just constantly infuse my lucky pants with how the drop system is going right now, where everything's dropping at maybe 2+2 power.
Actually, fun fact, you don't need to actually be wearing the stuff for it to count. As long as it's just in your inventory, it counts towards powerful drops.
I know.
Yeah, but he needs it for his armor.
Okay.
Like, he likes to be like the highest level he can be.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. For like reckoning and stuff like that, and I get that.
Yeah, like I'm at 668 right now.
That he dies a lot.
Yes.
Oh, I feel that.
Just so y'all know, you were talking, besides Irish Engine 95, I'm also known as Sir Dies a lot amongst my clan.
That is facts.
That's like one other person in my clan, and that's because we made it between us, because my original clan was really inactive, so I don't have to worry about judgment.
Oh,
Oof.
Rose left.
Oof.
Uh-oh. Oh, there she is.
Back.
Rose?
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
No, my phone just spazzed.
Mm.
So what? Let's see what else is new and what else is new.
I do
Reckoning
want to
in general.
say that I am enjoying the season real quick. I'm loving what they've done to Gambit. I've always been a Gambit enthusiast ever since I got Forsaken. Which, I mean, yes, I got the game for free back in December or November of last year. But I made sure that I saved up the money to get the Forsaken and the annual pass bundle.
Nice.
And
Same.
I have to say this was that was probably the best idea I could have had. I mean, yeah, I did not like Black Armory, to be honest. Some of the
Too
questions.
repetitive to me. Too repetitive to me. Just doing the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, until you got God rolls.
So basically, Osiris.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But randomized rolls.
Please.
That I'm gonna be honest. My clan is mostly just my husband and I at this point, and this last week, that's all we've been doing was getting caught back up on Black Armory before we actually start tackling the new stuff.
Well, with us, it's, or at least with me, Black Armory, I haven't finished all the forges. I've only unlocked the first 2 forges, but that's because one of the quest steps is bugging out on me. The one where you have to do a heroic Spire integration.
Oh yeah.
And on Nessus, and it's not. I've done a bunch of those. I always make them heroic, and it's not taken as you've done this.
Oh, strange.
That's odd.
Yeah, so I only have the first 2 forges unlocked.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I can't get the whatever the scout rifle is that Anna Bray gives you. I forget. But I'm literally unable to obtain it because
Polaris?
my glitch. Yeah, Polaris Lance. I'm unable to obtain it because it decided that I needed to do a psionic potential heroic mission, but every time I try to do it, it changes the mission and I'm not able to do it. It's broken.
Yeah.
I literally can't get it.
You might want to put a ticket in for that, Knock.
It's only an exotic. I mean, I've got like every other exotic besides that, so, you know.
Pretty good gun, though.
Agreed.
I'm not really going to use it. I'd only have it for the collection.
The season so far is actually turning out to be really nice.
I fully agree.
I
fully agree. So much new stuff.
I mean, I like the cycle
much
that it
you can
does.
say.
You do Gambit Prime, then you do Reckoning, then you go back to Gambit Prime with the rewards you get from Reckoning. And then also we have the other stuff that's still yet to come. Like, for instance, starting tomorrow, at the time of this recording, we're looking at the Allegiance quest in Thorn. Team Drifter, by the way.
All the way.
Right.
Team
Well,
Drifter
not
for the
just
win.
that.
I honestly don't know what this Team Drifter or Team Vanguard thing is. I'm confused.
Drifter in that case.
It's not just that. Tomorrow is also the 3rd week for the Dreaming City cycle.
Oh yeah. More powerful loot.
I haven't been in the Dreaming City in a long time. I don't know if I finished that at all.
I think I did my last Wish raid because everyone got the fucking 1,000 voices, so we just kind of stopped doing it. We just did Scourge of the
bow?
Past. Huh?
The bow?
No. It's the fusion
exotic.
of the exotic one. Just the raid exotic.
It's like the laser cannon that you can draw a smiley face with.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
I want it, but certain people in my clan don't raid anymore, Knock.
I'm sorry, I've got Anthem, and I was like on vacation, and like it got boring.
I don't raid. I've only completed the Leviathan and the other one, Eater of Worlds.
Let's do Spire of Stars.
No. Don't you dare
Wanna
bring up
complete-
Spire of Stars.
Oh, that sounds like a story. What's up with Spire?
I think Krim should explain the story.
It's like the best raid ever, and these guys will never do it again with me, and it's very...
It glitched out on them. And what was that, Rose?
Oh, I've only completed the Leviathan. I've gotten up to the Ogre and Last Wish, but the last 2 raids I have not completed.
I've only done the original Leviathan and the ending of Last Wish. I actually have been trying to get my clan to do Leviathan for over a month now, because I'm trying to finish up the Legend of Acrius, which requires raid clears.
And a
Yeah.
prestige.
Oh, that's debatable.
But still, the season is going good so far. We got Thorn coming out, and later on they have this season jam-packed, in my opinion. I think Bungie did a good job. They focused on one thing, instead of trying to focus on everything and mess everything up.
Yeah.
I think they're also more like...
very looking forward to is I just want to know what the heck Arc Week is.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's when arc damage is boosted for everyone everywhere, I think.
Sure, I'll go back to being a Stormcaller.
I think it is because the new exotics all have to do with arc.
Not all of them, not the time one. That has to do with swords.
Well, Titans are lame. So...
Shots fired.
Sorry, my husband is actually across the living room from me, and he plays as a Titan, so he's making faces at me.
Oh, well, that's just because he wants to be a dick in PvP. That's why he plays
He's a big
Titan.
gay.
The only reason you ever play Titan is if you want to play PvP.
He actually
I feel like that's true.
Crucible, he hates it with a passion.
What? A Titan that hates Crucible? This is heresy.
Yes.
You get 3 wins. Why is it not to hate about it?
He's not a PvP player. I mean, he likes Gambit on some days, but he has this undying hatred of PvP. I don't understand it, honestly.
Well, I could think of something that happened. Probably got destroyed and then teabagged a lot. And then he was like, I'm done with this.
Halo days, so I don't know.
Oh, if he's coming from Halo, then yeah, you gotta be used to teabagging.
So,
But some people still get tilted at it.
Just get even.
I'm sorry, I got us off topic.
Next question I have for y'all is, what do y'all think of what they're doing with the narrative? Like, for instance, the Allegiance quest. Do you think that's a step in the right direction?
It gives us more choices.
I think the leak was correct.
You think what?
I think the leak was correct. You know, the Reddit leak of the guy who always has inside information on predicting Destiny games. And how, he said in Destiny 3, you would get to choose which light you wanted, light or darkness. And then now they're leading up to that in Destiny 2. So when Destiny 3 comes, maybe you actually do get to choose whether you want to be in the dark or light. And I don't know, I just feel like he was right.
So far, he hasn't steered us wrong.
Yeah.
Pretty
Actually,
much.
Right.
The only thing I can think of is he said that Icebreaker will be coming back in. Not so.
Ooh, Icebreaker.
He's not totally.
He's not
on
usually
everything.
right, but I think on most things,
Most things he's
sources are
right.
pretty Gucci.
Yeah, if Icebreaker were to come back, that would be amazing. And they didn't nerf it into the ground.
Oh god.
I mean, that's
Actually,
what
that would
Thorn's
just-
going to be like.
I want Thorn to be good, even though I don't use hand cannons. It would be like the one I use just because dredging.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I'd go back to being a cancerous piece of crap once I realize I can't use it, but
And to give you some insight, Krim, because you've only just started D1. The Icebreaker was a sniper rifle that automatically generated ammo into your reserves. You didn't have to pick any up.
Oh, so kind of like Polar Slants with sniper form.
Yes, back in D1, Galley, Icebreaker, Time and Patience were the three main exotics most rating teams wanted you to have for Vault of Glass.
Yeah, I had
for
the
Crota.
Time and Patience on mine.
I used
Eventually-
Gallahorn.
Yeah, eventually I ended up getting all of them. Gallahorn, I actually had to buy it from Zerd the week before they nerfed it because I had such crappy luck trying to get a hold of it.
Oof.
I just got mine from A Rise of Iron because I was a late joiner.
If it makes you guys feel any better, Gallahorn was my first exotic in Destiny, so
I don't remember what my first one was, but I do recall back then a bunch of rating teams wouldn't take me because I did not, like I said, I had crap luck. I did not have any exotics. So I had to get extremely good at whatever legendary weapons I had on.
yeah. I would be one of those people.
I've only done one, back in D1, I only did one raid, and that was Vault of Glass. Because no one would take me, because my luck in D2 has gotten a lot better than D1, I'll say that with my exotics.
Yeah.
My luck's still off the charts.
Yes, Knock, we know. But yes, I think that with the Allegiance quest, they're actually going in the right direction. I mean, it makes it to where, and they even said, in their discussion that what side you pick will have lasting consequences.
Love that. Because, like, something I've always liked is games that, like, let you make your own lore, kind of. So I think this is something that Destiny definitely needed.
I can
Well,
agree.
think about just vanilla Destiny 2, where you had that one specific mission on Titan where you had to choose if you're going to kill the Fallen or the Hive or kill both of them. Because it was Mithrax.
Mithrax.
I still feel bad about that because I didn't know at the time.
I killed both.
See,
Same.
I had actually just watched a video on Bife right before I went through that mission, so I already knew going in who I was going to kill first.
Yeah.
But
I killed both.
oh my God.
Yeah, like anyone who didn't watch the video, I'm pretty sure they killed both. Just because, like, oh, I don't know. Captain, he's been running me around circles. I'm just gonna fucking end him.
Usually, like, I would kill one of them and then I'd just, like, run back to it because of the heroic story missions that they implemented. And I'd just kill, like, one and then I'd just, like, run past it and see what the other one did. And then I would watch him. And then if he didn't do anything, I'd shoot him because he didn't dance for me. I didn't like it.
So, out of the 5 of us here, only 2 of us have not killed Mithrax.
You didn't on my Titan if that counts for anything.
I'm talking about your first time doing the mission.
No, I'm a bad person.
We're murderers.
I mean,
Murder hobo.
it applies to humans, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because
humans, the classical murderers.
Yes. I mean, I only feel bad because I stand by the fact that I think the Fallen were robbed. And that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, from that perspective, their collab was a lot worse than ours because they have basically lost their home, they have lost their leaders. Like Varix is the only one alive that still remembers what his world was like before the whirlwind event. So for him, he has literally watched everything that he's known be taken away from him, and has watched his people fall from grace to the pirate scum, as he calls them.
Yeah, well, the reason why the Great Whirlwind was so much worse than the collapse was for us was because the Traveler just jumped ship on the Elixni. the Traveler didn't get to jump ship with us.
Nope. I feel like you should say Rasputin shot that guy out of the sky. Or, well, I guess he's still in the sky, but you know what I mean.
Team Rasputin.
I'm the only one who has no idea what's going on because I never played Destiny for the lore.
I play Destiny, then I go for the lore.
I'm lore first always.
I've kind of changed a little. Before, I would just play for the game, then I would go back. Now I'm more of the, I need that sweet, sweet lore. Give me that lore.
Thank you.
For some things I will, like, as of recently, pretty much anything involving Gambit and the Drifter, I'm all about learning. It's like, hey, man right there. Let me hear about it.
That reminds me, because like I said, I just got the last word, and I've ended up getting that last lore card. Well, in today's missive from Anora, I really hate her. I'm straight up starting to hate her right now. Something that piqued my interest is the fact that Shin is giving you his gun, but if you read his letter, it's basically him saying, I'm either looking to retire or I'm looking to go out in a blaze of glory. You're going to take my place. And now that they're like, in today's missive, Anora had said that the man with the golden gun has not been seen, and that there's more shadows now than ever.
I know why she doesn't really like him, but being it's not in game yet, I will not state it on the channel until it becomes available for us to get.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to be really restrictive on spoilers for myself. So,
No,
I mean,
I just gotta say something. I'm really hot, so I just got into thinking, right? And I just thought of something. Since the lore has like the last word and everything, yeah, you know how it's your choice to get the last word. You don't have to get it, right? What if you weren't supposed to get the last word? If you wanted to be full Drifter, because after the Drifter's reaction, he says you're trying to play both of us. So what if you had a playthrough that you didn't get the last word and you just got the thorn and everything, and you did everything with the Drifter without getting the last word?
That's actually
I like
a
that idea.
Popular theory. I'll say that, Knock.
I mean, it just makes the most sense because, you know, if they're adding the lore into it, then there has to be multiple endings. Because if you can choose a side, there's already multiple endings, and there has to be multiple endings inside those endings because Bungie's Bungie, and that's what they fucking do.
Knock, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to that, it is a little different than what you think. But I can't spoil it.
I refuse.
I'll just say this. The Drifter and Shin are not as much enemies as you think.
They're old crime buddies.
They're what?
I think what he's saying is it's not specifically in game yet, and he accidentally uncovers some spoilers, and he's trying not to spoil it for everybody.
Yeah, it'll be coming out tomorrow. A lot of people have actually been talking about this. It's out but I don't feel it's right to reveal data mine stuff on the channel until it's available in game.
Okay.
See, I've been staying away from everything that I knew was going to be spoilers specific for that reason, because I want to be surprised when it comes out. I don't want to accidentally ruin the surprise for myself.
Yeah. So I can't wait for tomorrow.
If you start the Thorn Quest tomorrow, you'll be finding out tomorrow.
Yes.
It's going to be so long tomorrow.
I'm so glad that of all the days I don't have class, it's on Tuesdays, so I could just spend the whole day indulging in my sweet, sweet Drifter lore.
Agreed.
I'm just gonna probably get it in the first 5 hours.
I'm not sure you're gonna be able to do it that quick, Nocturnal.
That's how I got the last word. It only took me 4 hours.
Hey, look, nice flex.
Well, it did. I was grinding for it all day with Scrab and B.
Gotten it quicker if I knew that assists counted for it.
They do?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't think they did, because they didn't count on mine.
Well, it's for a very small percentage. It's like half a point.
Oh,
Also,
well.
Knock, you were doing it during Mayhem, where y'all were just launching supers left, right, and center.
Okay,
Well,
but who didn't?
Hey, that's the best way to do it.
To be honest, it was Mayhem week whenever it was released, so everyone was playing Mayhem. But then I also played Classic because B didn't like Mayhem, and then I clapped massive cheeks in that one. It was pretty great.
So y'all all can agree that this season is good if you like Gambit and some PvE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Really support what Bungie's doing right now.
agreed. I mean, I've noticed some people on Reddit and Twitter complaining because nothing is being done about PvP. Well, yes, I don't like PvP. No.
If they're gonna go PvP, that would be another not even Rise of Iron. That would be like a season of the Shacks, which honestly would terrify me a little. It's Shacks.
But he's
The
so
whole
great.
Shack-centered season, that would be
But-
great considering my clan's called the Followers of Shacks. But I don't know. I mean, the whole season around PvP, like anyone can do PvE activities. People, I mean, I shouldn't say not many, but not everyone can get into PvP. So,
Yeah, like me,
Well-
for instance.
I mean, think about it though. Like Season of the Shacks, he's gonna just scream in your ear as soon as he sees you in the tower, just like he does in PvP when you go on a kill streak.
No.
I don't know if I-
What he'll be yelling is, "Have you tried throwing more grenades? You should be throwing these as I say this."
throw your damn grenades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need that now, because I want the tower to have him and his voice just everywhere, and I want the tower ball to be replaced with a big giant ball of his head.
We need to do a crowdfunding to get that man a megaphone.
He does need a
He
megaphone.
already sexually identifies as a megaphone.
And
Needs
get
the
that
man
megaphone.
his intercom.
For anybody that was a D1er, he needed to be on the PA system. Need to be on the PA system right there with Cade, demanding to know who stole his sparrow that he misplaced.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Pretty
Now,
great.
I have one more question before we wrap this thing up. What do y'all think of all the nerfs and buffs that happened to shotguns, Wardcliff, and all that?
I noticed.
Eh,
I didn't really use Wardcliff, honestly. It's been sitting in my vault.
you know, I liked it. You know why? Because the Warcliffe coil in vanilla was the go-to, along with some other exotic.
I don't even know.
Whatever the minigun one is, that's the one it was. That was like the go-to, because
Sweet
auto
Business?
rifles in vanilla, yeah, Sweet Business. That thing melted in vanilla. Like, seriously, just melted. Like, the highest thing, like my best weapon in Crucible was an auto rifle for the longest time when I came back to Destiny 2, because auto rifles were so broken in vanilla Destiny.
Yeah, that's true.
Hardly vanilla Destiny 1. Oh god.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
But I enjoyed it. And, you know, they buffed and nerfed a good thing, you know, because they listened to the community. All their buffs and nerfs, it showed that they're listening to the community actively, and all the things of the Season of the Drifter, like those power level bounties, and all these other things like level up your character. They're listening to a major part of the community, and that's a good thing as a business and a game company itself, because it shows that the developers actually care about their game and they care about the players' input of their game. So I will say that what they've done is great.
I can agree
like-
on that.
I love how they give us a chance to like level jump just in case you're so far behind, just so you can take part in the new event. Like the 640 items, they're all blue, but
Yeah.
which I accidentally dismantled on accident.
Seriously.
it dropped with the other items, and I didn't realize when Irish meant it was blue. It literally meant it was blue items. I just thought he was like commenting. I was like, oh, the color is blue, not the item color. And I accidentally dismantled my 640. I think with like what?
You would be the one to do that.
Yeah, she would.
Such mean people.
It's just the Crim thing to do.
Yeah. I shouldn't say everyone, but I know a fair number of people who have, like, they just got their powerful item and they instantly dismantle it because they thought it was something else. And then they're like, God, I'm going to go ask Bungie for it back. I'm like, yeah, okay, you do that.
The only thing I'm not liking with this season is one thing. It seems to have messed up in the leveling setup. And how it's acting as if we've hit the soft cap.
Oh, the bug, yeah.
Yeah, powerful gear is dropping at equal to or +1. And it is kind of painful.
Yeah, I've been trying to hold off on like cashing in the powerful bounties and just get all the the planet stuff done. That's like taking so long, and they're like so short, small jumps that it's just feels not even worth it.
I mean, after doing the entire list of, I've finished this current week, I've finished every last milestone, every powerful gear, and, well, yes, I'm at 668. There are some people who are lower than me and have done them all.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't spend it. I don't feel I know I didn't spend the time on my other characters because they're still at the pre-Forsaken cap, so I'm not even going to get close with those guys.
My time's not even done with the vanilla story.
Oh, that'd be my hunter.
What was that? Rose?
Oh, sorry. So that'd be my hunter that's still stuck at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's my time. My warlock, I was able to just bump him all the way up into Forsaken.
I skipped Cyrus with all my characters, or other than my warlock as my main, and just went to Warmind just for the end of campaign exotic. And I'm like, all right, you guys are good enough. I'm gonna go play on my warlock more. And when I eventually got all the exotics, I was like, all right, well, I'll turn on to you guys, get the one Faded Engram so I can finish up my collection. And then Forsaken came around, and I can't do that anymore.
That reminds me, what do y'all think of the Eververse change?
I don't like it, not gonna lie. I like the Prismatic Matrix.
I didn't even know she was changed.
Yeah, most people wouldn't notice.
I did not like the Prismatic Matrix, mostly because I did end up going through the whole thing trying to get the one item I wanted, and it was the literal last item.
Of course. They can sense what the one thing you want is.
I don't...
Right, my friend says he liked it.
I don't like the Prismatic... I don't like what they've done, where they removed the Prismatic Matrix, but I can also understand it. With Bungie separating from Activision, they have to find a way that, can guarantee them money. And...
At least they're...
What was that?
I don't know, you can finish your thing.
I mean, besides that, also, it takes away the gambling. The bundles that come out, you know what you're getting. It's not a, rolling a wheel, spinning a wheel.
True.
Yeah, but if you think about it, though, them removing it, yeah, it was to step away from Activision, but also it was like heavily monetized because, yeah, you could get 3 Prismatic Matrixes for free, but say you didn't have anything from that list and you had 3, right? To open another one, it cost 200 silver. which is the premium currency, and to only get 200, you had to spend $5. So you basically had to spend $5 to just use 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's like you already get basically, I think it's 3 free faded engrams XP boost at the beginning of each week. I think it is. XP. So it's like that's 3. I mean, not obviously not all of them are going to be things on the Matrix, but plus I think they also said that some of the bundles are going to have like exclusive things. So that's nice, I guess. But
like for instance,
reverse is reverse.
I'm liking one thing I'm going for out of my the engrams that we get every time we level up. I'm after the Malfeasance ornament.
That's so nice.
I mean, I would rather have the one that was available back in Forsaken, but that's gone.
Yeah, that one is pretty awesome.
And there's a chance it'll come up for like the buy it with Bright Dust, because she'll have like one thing from the past season every week or something.
That is true.
Now, if they give Aim to Misbehave, I'll quickly go Bright Dust. Give me.
I also like the. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I really like the Gambit weapon ornaments because it looks like they have like Taken energy on the inside, and I just really like the aesthetics of Taken. It's really nice.
Agreed.
On the Eververse thing, what? Because there were some of like the special emotes that I really wanted that I did not have a chance to earn in game. I would like to see them potentially go, oh, hey, we're going to do what we did in D1, bring back the specific ones that you can actually buy.
Yeah, see, the only way in D1 that I ever got anything out of Eververse was the weekly box we got out of Eververse.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I wish they'd bring back the Taken armor set.
Oh gosh, yes.
Wait, what's this about Taken armor set?
Oh, and during the Taken King event, after you completed like the main campaign, you started to be able to slowly earn specific Taken themed gear. Think of when you go to the Dreaming City and you use a Tincture of Queen's foil, and you have that Taken effect. That's basically what it was on each armor piece. That, and there was a special emote at the time that I can't remember the name, but it was
Taken. It was called Taken.
Taken. It would, when you put it on and you used it, you would actually move like the Taken and pair that up with your completely Taken armor. It looked very cool.
Yeah, because the only way you could earn that emote was by collecting a complete set, and that was all determined by RNG.
In other words, I would have had it first try.
Asshole.
RNG says it's okay.
I'm surprised you actually didn't know about that, Knock.
Yeah, I didn't really play much of Taken King because like I played like House of Wolves, right, on the Xbox, and then I played that for like a week, and I was like, okay, I'm done now. And I went to go play Battlefield.
Ooh.
Yep. So I really didn't get to play Taken King. I could probably download it, but I don't feel like it, so.
Is there anything else y'all want to discuss about this season?
I think I've got everything that I kind of thought up of. Gambit Prime, good edition. Reckoning, good edition. Good edition.
Anything from you, Krim?
No, I like the new Gambit, and I'm actually really enjoying it.
Knock?
I feel like Elon Musk when he was on that podcast smoking weed.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Really,
god.
Knock? Really, Knock?
Yes.
Okay. How about you? Brain not working. Valker.
You can just call me Rose. I am enjoying the entire expansion. I'm enjoying it. I just love it.
I'd have to say I am as well. I can say without a doubt that this season is turning out to be my favorite so far since I've gotten Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
Well, I want to thank our special guest today, Valker Rose and Brain.
You guys call me Alpha.
Alpha. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Sorry it's getting late. And Nocturnal, of course. Thank y'all for coming on the podcast with us today.
No one cares about Noct.
Oh, but I'm special.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, Krim,
Aw.
he's right. He is special. He belongs in
Yeah.
special ed.
My
Special
mom
needs,
says
you're
I'm
right.
special.
Got him.
Bully.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
well.
Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, you too. It was nice talk with members of the community.
We do plan on
Keely.
getting some lore videos out soon. We've just been... Our next topic, we're waiting on more to come out from this current season before we put it out. But then we will be starting to release content more regularly. In the meantime, please like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, keep your eyes up, Guardians.
I feel like we need to have a compilation of you dying in raids.